Your body can then actually attack the thyroid hormone, thinking that that is that gluten molecule. And
hi guys, so I am here with Brandy
and Xavier.
So we're the Rooted Love team, and we came to bring some goodies.
Okay, so why did you guys start this company, and like what is this company based around?
So we started this company last year in 2017, basically because I wasn't getting results. I don't want to speak for him. I know I'm just going to speak for myself. I wasn't getting the results, and I was super unhappy because I basically looked like I was pregnant. I'm super skinny, arms and legs, skinny extremities, but this part was just not what I wanted it to be. It was like a little baby bump, is what it looked like, because people would ask me that. And so because of that, we decided to come up with a solution based off of the fact that there was none around us.
Yes, so when she came to me, we actually owned the gym, and they talked her into coming to me because she had the baby bump, as she said, and she was trying to get a six-pack. After I told her about smoothies, she got the results, and then we created the system. So now we're just doing our best to get the information out to as many people as possible, so that not only we look and feel good, but so many other people look and feel good also.
Yeah, I think it's really relatable. Like people like struggle, especially with their abdomen area, and they like can't lose like that stubborn fat, and they try everything.
Right.
And you guys were mentioning how it's not just like the exercise; it really comes down to like the actual nutrition.
Yes.
And this is what like these are all based around.
Yeah.
Yes.
So actually, I was talking to you guys before the other day about like my gut, and I realized I have some issues with my gut, and I really wanted to cleanse it. And Nick had run into them a couple days ago, and he was like, oh, like they ran into these people who created these juices and could really help you. And I was like, no way, I was just researching it. So they came at the perfect time, and I really wanted them to share with you about their company, how this works. So basically give an overview of like how these days work.
Okay. So here is a sample pack of 2 days, 2 out of 5. We have very different packages that range from 3 to 21 days worth of food, and we provide breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, as you see, so everything's included. Okay, so we all start with a lean tea, and then you'll have 4 smoothies a day, another tea midday. All of these smoothies are loaded with raw vegetables and superfoods that you need so that you won't be hungry. This is not a juice cleanse, this is smoothies. So we take the whole vegetable and we blend it. So you're getting all the fiber, all the nutrition,
protein, everything that you need. So a lot of people struggle with, like she was saying, juice cleanses, because they're scared of a juice cleanse because you can't work out with it. You have to sleep during the day because you're only getting 500 calories or something crazy like that. Well, our system is something that we eat. This is something that we use on a daily basis. So we know that you're going to get enough calories, because we haven't had one person not be able to not have enough calories. Everybody has at least struggles to finish it, or once they finish it, they're completely full and completely satisfied, even 300-pound men. So if a 300-pound man can drink smoothies and eat snacks all day, most people will be fine. And we talk about health and fitness a lot, but health is really what we're doing, because a lot of people, not only do they lose weight, but they cleanse their gut, but they also get off their medications in only 5 days. We have countless of testimonials where people have been able to get off their blood pressure medication in only the 2nd day, get off of their medication for hot flashes in only the 2nd day. Even gut problems and things like that, people are coming off their medications. We can't say that you can get off your medications because we're not doctors, but trust me, if you eat a plant-based diet, it'll work.
Exactly. And it's not just for losing weight, it's for gaining weight as well, because I wanted to lose my stomach. However, I didn't want super skinny arms or legs. I wanted to be toned, and I wanted some muscle mass. And these smoothies have helped me do that as well. This one is our Transformer, and this is our signature smoothie because it has like literally everything you need. All of your vegetables that you need in one day, you can get that in this one little smoothie. And you don't just get one. We give you 2 of these plus the other flavors that are jam-packed with nutrients. So this one is like super good, my favorite, my personal favorite. And they're different flavors. Like this is a watermelon, berry, this is a orange flavor. Even though it's pink, it's because of the purple cabbage. And then also you'll get a cup of trail mix every day for however many days you decide to do your cleanse. You'll also get a cup of fruit, and these are our signature power pods that we really love because it gives you that sweet fix that you need without all of the nasty calories that come attached to sweet things, right? These are super good, and each one has 5 grams of protein. So like literally everything here is going to give you all the nutrition you need to feel full and energized throughout the day.
Every one of our smoothies has protein and fiber. Emphasis on the fiber.
Yeah,
Fiber is the most important part.
Yeah, fiber.
A lot of people want to count protein, but we should be counting fiber if you want to be healthy.
So when like people juice, they take away that fiber.
Yes, exactly.
So that is the difference between juicing and this.
Yes, and that's why you get headaches and you get hungry when you do juice cleanses, because the fiber is the key part, and that's like the part that you leave out. I know like so many people who juice, and I love juicing. However, it breaks my heart to see all this food go to waste after juicing, you know? After you juice an apple, you just have the shell, and it's just like, it doesn't even feel right to throw that away, right?
Yeah, wow. That's super interesting. So that's different than from any other like juice place and smoothie place that I've seen actually put this type of thing together. So this is awesome. I'm really excited to try it. And so you have a website. Like, how can people find you like directly?
Yeah, we have a website. It's www.rooted.love. Rooted is ROOTED. .love. There's no .com. We fancy now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's no .com. It's just rooted.love. So yeah, we can be found there. We also have a Facebook page, Rooted Love. We have an Instagram called The Rooted Loves because Rooted Love was taken. But yeah, The Rooted Love. We can be found on there. Just Google us. We're found now. We can be found now.
So, like, can you ship this anywhere, or is it just is this local? How does this work?
No, so we actually just relocated from Texas. Thank you for all of our Texas following. Thank you for continuing to follow us. We love you guys. And we're now in LA, so we can ship anywhere in the US. Of course, for further states, the shipping cost, it varies, but you know, we can ship wherever.
Yeah, well, you're in a great market. I mean, LA, and everybody is gonna like look over this.
Yeah, we're super excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so excited to try it. So, so after like a couple of days, should I take pictures, or like, is there a good way to track to see like how you've been doing after a couple of days?
Yes, yeah.
Just start off by taking a picture, just so you know where you're at. Weigh yourself, take inches, all that good stuff, just depending on how serious you want to be.
Okay.
If you're just trying to get healthier, then maybe just track, how your gut feels. Okay. If you're trying to lose weight, then you want to track those things. So whatever your goal is, if you're trying to gain weight, you want to track that also. So whatever your goal is, you want to track it, but everybody's different. Some people are trying to lose weight, some people are trying to get off medication, some people are trying to gain weight. And I know that seems crazy that you can use the same system to do all that, but that's just how the universe works. If you take the food that we're given and use it, you'll be able to get everything that you need, such as not have asthma anymore. I grew up my whole life with asthma, and we see so many kids with that, but it's all caused from processed foods and just not eating the proper nutrition, and plants cure all that.
Yeah, and I was actually watching an interview yesterday. It's funny you said asthma. He had asthma all of his life, but the thing that was causing asthma was like the dairy he was eating.
Exactly.
So he had to switch. He took out dairy for 2 years. The asthma went away. Then he switched to like raw dairy whenever he would have it. But I never heard that correlation, like dairy to asthma.
Yes.
Dairy and processed foods and all those things I learned when I was a grown up, thinking that I could pray it away when I was a kid, and realized I'm gonna have to do some work. And the work was hard to transition from a meat-based diet to a plant-based diet. But once I made the transition, not only did I feel better, I don't have to sneeze and have sicknesses anymore, which is amazing.
Yes, exactly.
So what do you guys typically do for exercise? like on a daily basis?
So right now we're doing this regimen where we do basically all body weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do all body weight right now.
Calisthenic work. We do squats, push-ups, sit-ups, and pull-ups, and that's it. So we're not really, like I said, we're not really, we work out, we love working out, but nutrition is our main thing. We want to be able to feel good so we can do those things. But our workout is really intense. We do 500 squats, 250 sit-ups. I do 400 push-ups. You do?
I do about 200.
And then pull-ups, I do 100 and you do
50.
So our workouts are really intense. We do this at least 3 days a week, but we're able to do that because of the way we eat.
Yeah, like the other food isn't like bogging you down or making you tired.
Exactly.
So have more energy.
I noticed if I eat like a really big meal, like I want to fall asleep, and like probably people go to the gym. Like I couldn't even do all that. And, like, I've been going to the gym for 4 years. Like, I can't even do that. So that's so awesome. It's really cool to hear that.
The cool thing about it is your body doesn't have to process the food.
Exactly.
So since your body doesn't have to process the food, your body has more energy to do other things.
And even like take care of your skin and like, stuff like that it doesn't really get a chance. But I was listening to other stuff too, where like when it's not digesting, it's doing all those other things. So keep you young.
And it has to come out some way. So a lot of people question, you know, why they get sick or how, but your body doesn't just create things. So you only get sick based off of what you put in. That's the only way. It's based off of what you put into your body. And everything that comes in has to come out. So if it doesn't come out through your bowels, then it's gonna come out through your skin, through your pores. So I suffered from acne for years upon years upon years. And it was horrible. I mean, like my teenage life, I look at in a negative light just because I had so much acne that it really dampened my spirit. And I had no idea where it was coming from because I was vegetarian. I had stopped eating meat completely at the age of 14. And I still had acne. And I was like, why? Because people were saying it was diet related. And I realized it was dairy because I was vegetarian and I wasn't plant-based. And so that was really the key for me. Was when I cut out dairy, then I was able to see more results in my skin and things like that. And so then from going vegetarian to vegan and now plant-based, it's like, wow, like it's a totally different life because now I'm raw. I use raw nutrients to fuel my body versus, you know, vegan Oreos or things like that.
We don't say vegan a lot because vegan doesn't mean healthy. We say plant-based because we're based on trying to heal our guts and to keep them healed so we can prevent disease, and if you have disease, reverse disease. I had disease at one point, so I had to reverse it, and now I'm in the prevention stage. But this is what plants does. And we're not the first to teach this. We learned this from plenty of doctors and research. Dr. Esselstyn and tons of YouTube videos where you can find the information.
I think people do need to be more aware because everybody's so like from being in the fitness industry for 4 years. Everybody talks about. I don't know if you ever heard of IIFYM, if it fits your macros. So like people like fit in all these things, and they preach like. I'm not saying anybody is wrong here, but everybody preaches like. Still have like that donut or still have the cookie or still have whatever and as long as they're hitting their calories they're still looking lean and all this stuff. But I mean, I tried it, honestly. I tried it for 3 years and I dealt with so many health problems and it's just not worth it, honestly. So it's really cool to like meet people that are doing it and have experience with it and making that change. So
the reason why we don't follow that is because first of all, counting calories and macros and things like that is way too much for me. I'm not gonna speak for her. I just don't want to deal with that. I just want to be healthy. And I really do. It just doesn't matter to me. So
that takes away like quality of life.
Exactly, because you spend all your time trying to figure out what you're gonna eat, and we eat 3 times a day minimum. So it's like all my time is going towards eating, and before I know it, you wasted the whole half the day just figuring out, you know, what you're gonna eat.
I mean, protein.
Exactly.
Protein brands you have so you can gain muscle, and thinking that that's the way to gain muscle. And you need protein, but that's not how you gain muscle. You gain muscle by eating the proper nutrients, and if you eat enough food, you'll get enough protein. It just goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever died from protein deficiency if they're eating.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what a lot of people say when they want to go plant-based. They're, well, where do you get your protein? Same place the animal that you're eating gets their protein, from the ground. That's no animal can get. They don't create protein themselves.
Yeah.
They have to eat it to get it. So we cut out the middleman and just go straight to the source. It's just cleaner that way.
Exactly, and that's one of the good things about our packages is because you get a wide variety of vegetables. With a plant-based diet, it is easy to not eat a lot or to, you know, lack in some areas just because you don't know what to eat. So we find that a lot of people aren't really eating because they don't know what to eat, or so that if they find something that works and they only stick to that, which is okay, but you still need to get, you know, a well-balanced meal. And so with our smoothies, basically when we started, we would put all the nutrients in all of these smoothies into one, and it didn't taste very good. And so
But we did it. But we did it.
But we did it. And so now they taste much better because we broke it up into different smoothies a day. So that's how we came up with a system. So at first we were trying to get like this one size fits all, drink this one smoothie and you're good for the rest of the day. But that just doesn't work. It's way too much that you need. And so with our smoothies, like this one has over 7 ingredients in them. So it's not anything that you ever had before, and maybe you have, but you made it at home. I know you didn't buy it anywhere because we look for places to buy it.
Yeah,
Even still.
Yeah, we can't find it.
I have a question. I don't know if you guys have experience with this, but for women who have like gotten down to like pretty low like body fat percentages, like how I was, and didn't have a period and stuff like that, could they do something like this to try to like to get their hormones back in line?
That's exactly what the system does, is realign your hormones, realign alkaline your body, and get your body back to where it needs to be if you have that problem. Now, if you don't have that problem, you'll just gain what you already have.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're having struggles with hormone imbalances and things like that, like I was mentioning earlier, coming off of the hot flash medication, we have a lot of women who are older taking medication for hot flashes, and now they don't for menopause because it's a hormone imbalance. But when you take the right nutrients in, your hormones balance out. So it's just from a lack of hormone imbalance is from the lack of getting the right nutrients in. Most people on that are eating just chicken and just broccoli, just to stay lean. And chicken doesn't have nearly as enough nutrients, and broccoli doesn't have any. So you're just lean and you look good, but you feel like shit.
Okay, because I actually have a few clients who I would have really benefit from this, and I want to tell them about it. Who have struggled like to get their period back. I mean, I do work with girls who do compete. I work with women who are just moms and want to like get healthy. So this has opened up my eyes to a lot of different things. So I'm excited.
Yes, and we have some testimonials as well of some women who actually said that they've suffered from really bad cramps and like migraines during their cycle week, and after being on our product for 21 days, completely gone.
Really?
And not just for the month that they're on the product, it sustains. Now, if you eat like this and then you go to like super crappy, I don't know how long it's going to sustain, but if you try a cleanse and then maintain, eating healthy, the results will sustain for months, not just while you're on it. This is not like it only works while you're doing it and then when you're not, it doesn't, because like we just went through some major life changes, and we weren't able to work out for like a whole month, and we've been like traveling and stuff, so we haven't really been on our cleanse or drinking our smoothies like we usually do. And I mean, I didn't really lose anything, and I still felt great. I didn't feel as good as I normally do, but I still felt great because it sustains. So
yeah, it's not, you don't like make them fully like dependent on this.
Yes,
like you're like restructuring like their body.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Because there's no supplements in here, so it only supplements really manipulate things. We stick to plant-based because that's what our bodies, we believe, were created for, plants. And so with there not being any supplements and just plants, you can't go wrong because it's like no side effects.
Right.
Attached to plants. So
only side effect is feeling great.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's a good one. Yeah, so anything else you guys want to share? Anything?
I do want to add to the part where she was talking about the menstrual cycle. Guys, I can attest to this. We've been married for 2 years. She hadn't said anything about a cramp once. It's just a better life, and we don't have to deal with that. We literally don't go through that. Laying on the couch and heating pads, and we don't deal with any of that.
Yeah.
So eat cleaner. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I'm actually suffering from that, so this is going to be really good.
Yeah.
So I appreciate all of this. I'm going to share with them the coming 2 days of me drinking and showing this how I feel, explaining how I feel. So I'll be sharing with you guys everything and giving my feedback.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming here today.
Thank you for having us.
Of
We're
course,
so
of course.
excited.
Yeah, so check them out. I'll put their website, their Instagram, their Facebook, all our different social medias. So check them out. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments or contact them directly. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Alright, so this is day 1 of the gut cleanse, and this is the tea that you have first, so we're going to give it a try.
Yeah, baby! Woo!
It's pretty good. I think I would put a little stevia in it to make it a little bit sweeter, because stevia doesn't raise your insulin. It's okay to put that in. It's not just like sugar, but definitely needs a little bit of sweetener. And this is like meal 1, I think. There's 6 of them per day, so this is the first. Alright, so I am on to the green drink next, and it's called the Transformer Berry. It has spinach, green tea, protein, mixed fruit, dandelion root, cucumber, avocado, flaxseed, berry seafood blend, and aloe vera. It's not bad. The good tea was just okay, but it's good. It's just like I need that sweetener a little bit, and it tasted more like water, but I think that's just like a refresher. And then this is like, I guess would be my first meal. It's 1:38 and I'm eating the second drink out of 6 of them. Alright, so it's 11:22. Sorry, my dryer is super loud. It's 11:22. I'm having my last drink, and it's the Transformer Berry again. So I'm having this for the second time today. I actually have 1 more drink left, and then like a tea. Like I told you, I have 6. But I wasn't really hungry for it, and I was out for a little bit today, and then I couldn't go and come back to eat. You know, I was kind of hungry, but at this point, like I know I cannot down 2, so I'm gonna down, not like down, like sip this one, the 4th one, and this will be the last one for today. I definitely feel good. I was experiencing a little bit of stomach pain, but I have been experiencing a stomach pain for the past like 4 days now, and it's not due to this. That's just the same stomach pain is coming back, but maybe after like my body is like digested this, absorbed it, maybe the stomach pain will go away. I don't really know, but I wanted to share the drink and how I'm feeling, and trust me, it's not easy to do this. Like I went from like eating solid food to just eating all liquids, and I've never like restricted myself at all in the past like 1.5 years at all, like never restricted. And I went out to like eat today, and I couldn't eat anything, and I was sort of like just like chilling and like talking, but that was really difficult, and I haven't been able to overcome that temptation in like a really long time. Like I remember anything back to when I was prepping, like I could easily just like sit there and chill and not think about food, and because I was so focused. And you know, you have to like really fight that willpower, like what really matters to you, like what will make you feel better, how badly do you really want it. And that's why like I was telling myself, it was like a mental battle that I had to go through. Like, how badly do I want to do this? How bad do I want to show you guys that I can be strong? Because I easily, like, I was literally like thinking about like, let me just go into the fridge and like make myself a salad or something and just want like some solid food. But I have to like focus on my internal health and like the long term this is going to do. It's only 2 days, 48 hours. It's not going to kill me. I'm not doing juicing like I explained. So this is just a chance for me to like just sort of detoxify my body and give it a rest from digesting all this solid food, and just reevaluating like what I want. I wouldn't say like I'm craving things. I'm just like one solid food, but I'm just taking this as a reset and I'm sharing it with you. So I am gonna get back on the computer and I will check in with you guys tomorrow. I didn't film this morning because it was just, I got up actually at 5 o'clock in the morning, went for a walk with Milo. It was so nice. I drank the tea with aloe vera. I'm gonna include my post right here that I made on Instagram explaining the health benefits of the tea infused with aloe vera. So, and I had my first green drink for the day. I think I had that at around 12. I wound up like eating, like having that tea and having a little bit of nuts, because I had a little bit of nuts at 6 a.m. Then I wound up not eating until 12. I wasn't really hungry until then. And then I had my green drink. So right now it's almost like 4 o'clock and I'm having my third drink of the day. I don't know what this is called. It tastes really good. And some of them are just iffy, like just because like they have beets in it and certain ingredients that I don't really love, but I eat it, I'm drinking it because it's good for me. But I feel amazing. And I'm drinking this is my third one. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. I'm cooking food for Nick and one of our friends. So I'm just making food for them. I have to like make food and look at it and be like, oh, I wish I could have some, but you know, I'm putting my health first. So I just wanted to give you guys a little update and I'll talk to you in a little bit. Hi guys, so I wanted to provide a little bit of an update from the little bit of a cleanse that I did. It was just a 2-day cleanse. It was a chance for me to like clear out my gut. I realized that I had a lot of symptoms that explained like somebody who didn't have a healthier gut, and not being super regular, feeling really bloated, and needing to clear out that mucus and plaque that had built up throughout the years. And you know, the interview was super helpful. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And you know, I was taking the time to figure out, okay, why am I so bloated all the time? Like, why am I not regular all the time? My energy is not really where it should be for how healthy I eat. And it made me think, is my body really absorbing all the nutrients that I'm giving it? And the answer is that it wasn't. You know, if your gut isn't filled with a lot of good healthy bacteria and it's not cleared out of that mucus and plaque, it's not able to fully absorb the nutrients that you're giving it. And so I had to make a change, and I was actually talking to Nick about the fact that I really wanted to make a change, and I was like looking at all these different ways to help your gut. And he's like, I just met somebody who does like cleanses, and this is not a juice cleanse, this is a smoothie cleanse, and you kind of drink 6 drinks a day. And I tried to explain to you guys what I was doing and hear it from the people who actually own the company, their reasonings behind it, and definitely felt like things are now back up and running, and I definitely feel less bloated. So changes to my diet, and it's not really a diet, I'm like more so a lifestyle. I do eat very healthy. You know, I do, like if I have like a treat here and there, it's really here and there. It's not every single day like it was before, but mainly just like cutting out the gluten. The gluten in your body sometimes causes your body to trigger that gluten as like an invader, and it's gonna attack the gluten and like suppress your immune system and make you feel like sometimes bloated and stuff like that. And then it actually can affect your thyroid. So the way the gluten molecule is similar to the thyroid hormone, so it's your body, like sometimes you become like hypothyroid if you're becoming like a gluten intolerance and you're developing issues with gluten. Your body can then actually attack the thyroid hormone, thinking that that is that gluten molecule, and we're not really meant to have that gluten. So not saying that everybody has to go gluten-free, but for me, definitely like removing that makes me feel so much better. And I was noticing that I was just like feeling like really puffy, and I couldn't understand why, and that was definitely one of the reasons. As far as meat is concerned, definitely I'm still going to have it. I just make sure like the sources are all organic, free range, and really good. Even if I have to spend extra money, that's an investment for my health. health. So the quality of my meats and fishes are extremely important to me, and like I said, I buy these certain ways, like wild cod, organic, and I'm gonna be sticking to that only. And if I go out to eat, like I said, I'm living my life. I'm not trying to be like super strict, but as far as me cooking in the house, that is what I'm focused on having. And then I noticed that like having a smoothie is very easily digestible by the body. You know, you drink it, your body can easily absorb it and break it down. You don't have to really break down too much. So having like one smoothie a day is really good, and I included a smoothie recipe for you guys, so that is like really a go-to for me. And just mixing up my smoothie recipes and putting like greens powder, vegan protein, all different things that are really nutritious for me, and I really enjoy having that. So definitely like going through this cleanse made me want to include more smoothies. So another thing is breathing. I know like when I hear this in the beginning, like months ago, I was like, you know, I'll pay attention to breathing, like I'll do it eventually. And you know, breathing is so important. So when I used to cook my food, I used to like cook really fast, like put all these things together, and I would make food in like 10 minutes or less, and it'd be like going super fast, and I wasn't breathing while I was making food. Breathing is so important. Yeah, now I'm starting to breathe when I make my food. I take my time, I enjoy the process. I really do enjoy it, but I need to like take my step back a little bit, allow my body to get that oxygen, and breathe while you're making the food. And then while you're eating the food, make sure you chew the food almost to a liquid consistency. Now this takes a little bit of time, so it takes me much longer to eat. I'm not like scarfling things down. I don't feel like the food building up in my esophagus. So I'm now like being able to like chew my food very thoroughly, take my time, and enjoy my meal. If I know that I can't sit down and fully chew my food, that I will wait to eat, because I don't want to rush it. I don't want to like put stress on my body, and I want to make my body like the happiest as far as like digesting it and being able to do it in the easiest way possible. If you don't chew like really well, the hormone ghrelin is not going to kick in and tell you that you're full. So that's why like if you eat a meal and you feel like sort of still hungry after you've eaten all this food, but you ate it very quickly, then you're like, oh, I can still eat, or oh, I still have room for dessert, or oh, this is why when you go to a restaurant you eat it really fast. You're like, okay, then they're like immediately to dessert, then you're like, oh, I'm ready for dessert, and then by the time dessert gets there, you're probably like, oh, wait, maybe I'm sort of feeling it still, but it's already here, I already paid for it, and I'm just gonna eat it anyway. So that's like how that hormone works, really taking your time chewing, and you'll feel that fullness. Because I'm definitely a victim of, or somebody who has experienced like eating really fast and still feeling hungry and not feeling satisfied. So I would say chewing is so crucial. So your stomach acid, having a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar mixed with like some water or lemon in the morning, stomach acid is really important to help with your gut. And some people don't have enough stomach acid, and this happens a lot, like very common. I was actually watching a YouTube video about like competitors and having like really low stomach acid, and stomach acid is important. So having that apple cider vinegar either like before your meal or in the morning or something like that, it gets your body ready to start digesting food. It knows that food is coming and kicking out that stomach acid. So I also watched from this guy, and he talked about certain ingredients that are really good for your gut, like aloe vera, apple cider vinegar, lemons, and glutamine, which is really interesting. I've been seeing it all over about your gut have that glutamine, and I'm actually about to go pick it up. I haven't been including that, but I'm really curious to see like how I feel. But everybody has been mentioning glutamine. Another thing that's super important is probiotic foods. This is like kimchi, sauerkraut, sourdough bread, and this is stuff that's like more fermented and really helps like clear out your gut. I'm sure you've seen online kimchi. I think a lot of girls have been realizing that this really helps them with their digestive system, and they're including it more in their diet. But it's something you can get at Whole Foods. Kombucha, I think it's kombucha is how you say it, and also apple cider vinegar. So if you can include like maybe a kombucha drink, like I said, in the morning, apple cider vinegar with water and lemon. Anyway, make sure it's not too much apple cider vinegar. You don't want to burn your esophagus. It's not the point of the apple cider vinegar. It's just to really get it down in whichever way is best for you. Another thing the doctor had recommended was garlic. onion, leeks, and legumes to include in your diet to help with your gut. I have been including the garlic and the onions and the legumes. I haven't gotten to the leeks yet, but I've noticed such a change, and definitely like going to the bathroom throughout the day again and just feeling like way less bloated. I hope this helps in some way. I am practicing this now, and like I said, so lower like not having the gluten to lower inflammation in my body, more whole food sources, having the smoothies, having the more like fermented foods like I said, and allowing my body to get ready to eat when it does, and relaxing more when I do eat. So I'm not thinking about other things while I'm eating. I'm focused on eating. If you're going to eat a meal, focus on eating a meal. If you're making a meal, focus on making the meal. Breathe, or think of things that make you feel good. It's so important to take a step back, and you'll feel so much better. Like it's just little things that you'll have to make changes with. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye.
So tonight these things happen, cause I happen to write. I'm still standing, bitch. I stand at a height that you can't